Are you absolutely sure your company is ED proof? In today's enforcement heavy climate, even one compliance oversight can trigger an enforcement directorate summons, a PMLA case, or worse, a raid. This is Dr. Arjun Chowdhury, advocate, and I welcome you all to this new episode on the White Collar Crime Legal series. In this video, I will walk you through how to conduct a legally sound and strategically effective internal investigation that not only detects wrongdoing but also shields your company from the ED action. First, let's understand why internal investigation matters. ED action under the PMLA is triggered not by mere suspicion but by material indicating laundering of proceeds of crime from the scheduled offense. Now, here's the catch. If you detect that kind of activity internally and take corrective steps before the ED arrives, you might just avoid being labeled as a co-conspirator under Section 3 of the Act. That is why internal investigations are not just a compliance tool, they are a strategic shield. They create a defensible record that the company acted in good faith, identified wrongdoings, and took corrective action swiftly. Now let's discuss the when to trigger an internal investigation. Here are the red flags you must not ignore. Anonymous whistleblower complaints, unexplained cash transactions or high-value contracts with shell companies, unusual foreign remittances, inconsistencies between accounting, books, and tax filings, mismatch between lifestyle and declared income of senior officers of the company. If you see even one of these, you must act fast. Delay is interpreted as complicity. Now let's understand this sequential part of how to structure a legally sound investigation. Step 1. Appoint an independent committee, not your internal HR. Set up an independent investigation team comprising legal counsel, compliance head, and the forensic auditor. If needed, engage an external law firm to lead the probe, especially if PMLA exposure is suspected. Now let's discuss the when to trigger an internal investigation. Here are the red flags you must not ignore. Anonymous whistleblower complaints, unexplained cash transactions or high-value contracts with shell companies. Step 2. Secure digital and physical evidence. Backup emails, server logs, financial records. Ensure chain of custody is documented. Use digital forensic tools to mirror hard drives. Remember, ED will do this later. You need to do it first. Step 3. Interview key persons strategically. Never confront employees without legal counsel present. Use open-ended questions, record with consent, cross-check claims with documentary evidence. This is not an HR inquiry. This is a legally consequential audit. Step 4. Identify and report predicate offense. If you suspect a scheduled offense under the PMLA like fraud, corruption, or even custom violations, prepare to disclose. You may also consider a voluntary disclosure to relevant authorities like the ROC or SFIO with legal advice. Once the investigation is complete, here is your 4-point plan with the findings. Remedial action. Terminate or suspend guilty personnel. Reverse illegal transactions if possible. Tighten compliance controls. Legal safeguard. Issue a legal privilege memo, especially if an external lawyer led the investigation. This protects internal findings from being forcibly extracted. Voluntary reporting. If there is a substantial risk of regulatory exposure, consider voluntary reporting to relevant regulators, income tax, MCA, or even the ED before they come knocking. Build an internal PMLA compliance dossier. Document all steps taken. This is your best defense if the ED ever issues summons or attaches property under Section 5 or 8 of the Act. One final thought. Internal investigations are not about saving face. They are about saving the company. If you are in doubt, act. A silent boardroom is more dangerous than a vocal one. And here is a strategic pro tip. Always have a standing PMLA response protocol, just like a fire drill. Because when the ED knocks, there is no time left to prepare. That's all for now. This is Dr. Arjun Chowdhury. Stay prepared, stay protected. Jai Hind.